What's up, guys? Today we got Liverpool versus Manchester City. And today I wanted to talk about my predictions for next season's top four and the table in general. And I'm going to start with my bottom three. I think next year's bottom three will be Norwich, City, Wigan, and whoever gets promoted between Reading and Swansea City. I think everyone getting promoted except Queen's Park. I've seen them play. And you know when you see teams playing, you kind of look at them and you're like, they can't beat this team, they can't beat that team. I was watching them play, and frankly, I don't think they could beat any team from the Premier League. The way they were playing, I was looking at it. It was just it did not look like Premier League football. But Queen's Park, I'm gonna keep out of my bottom three because they do have a couple quality players like Tarhat, and they've been linked with some pretty quality players, I guess, such as Joe Cole, if you want to call him pretty quality, I guess, and Miroslav Klose, they've also been linked with. But I think those three will go down. I guess Queen's Park may be toward the bottom there, but I don't really think so. Wolves as well might be down there toward the bottom if they don't fix their defense. They let in way too many goals for a team like they let in too many goals. Period. But yeah, I think those will be the bottom three. I think they'll go down, and you know, it's pretty difficult coming up. First year coming up, especially when you're not really fixing to sign anybody or anything, and you don't have the reputation to sign anybody anyway. And I know it's difficult just to come up, and you got to feel for teams like that who come up and just go straight back down. It's unfortunate, but I guess that's the way things work. If you're lucky enough to stay up and you get and you have the ability to sign a couple players to help your squad out, and you just want consistent football, then you're good to go. But it's always that first year that's the most difficult one. Okay. Alright, so I guess I'll get into my top four. This is in no particular order. I'm not going to put it in any particular order. My top four are going to be Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. And the reason I took Arsenal out of the top four was because of inconsistency, obviously, and they've been linked with some players that just aren't really exciting, and I don't think they've been linked with some players that I don't really feel help their squad too much. They've been linked with Samba, Blackburn defender. They've been linked with Salomon Kalou. They're just players that in the league, if you want to stay consistently in the top four, you got to bring in quality players. And I mean, that can always happen. And I know this is as of today's date. I will do one right before the season begins. I'll do one of these as well. I will consider signings and whatnot at that time. But as of now, those will be my top four. And I put Liverpool in there instead of Arsenal, because I think if anyone, I think Liverpool in a better spot than Tottenham are, and I think Tottenham right now are strapped for cash. But again, this is all based on what's going on today, and if I will obviously look at it in the near future, couple months when the season's about to begin, I'll look at it again anyway, and we'll take a look at that. Tottenham are just in a peculiar position as of now, with they don't have too much money, and a lot of their players have been linked with exits, and they need money to fix their striking situation. They have 3 strikers up there, and personally, I think Pavlyuchenko is probably the best one. That's my opinion. I think he's the most consistent, at least. But you know, they've been linked with some pretty quality strikers, Drogba and Dimitar Berbatov, who's almost certain to go there as of late, it seems like. But yeah, that's why I have Liverpool ahead of Tottenham. I'd probably have Arsenal ahead of Tottenham, just because I think if Arsenal weren't to lose anybody, as some say may have, I mean, a lot of people saying Nasri's gone, which I don't quite believe yet, because I know Man United are looking at some midfield players, and they may be looking at Nasri, but he's a big player. Fabregas is a huge player for them, and he may be gone. Fabregas is probably gone, from what I hear. Barcelona are going to pay. I don't think they're going to pay the $50 million fee, because I don't think Barcelona have anything to lose by not bringing him over for a year. But I think Arsenal are going to lose a good chunk of money if they don't agree to terms with Barcelona, because Barcelona will easily wait a year and take him on free transfer, but Arsenal can't afford to do that. But that's it, guys. That's my next year's look in from my perspective, and that's it. I'll see you later.
Until the next time, this is Martin Tyler saying goodbye.